With the resulting closure of Gorilla Cambridge, is Sony killing off their exclusive parties for a reason? Hey, what's going on, guys? Stormer10i2 here, bringing you another video. Now, this is kind of near and dear to me when it comes to talking about closing studios, because they closed my beloved Zipper a while ago. I was listening to a kind of funny podcast called P.S. I Love You XOXO. They're actually really good podcast. If you haven't ever checked out one, go do that right now. But they were kind of talking about something interesting when it came to Sony closures, because Gorilla Cambridge just closed recently. If you don't know who they are, they did the Medieval series on like the PlayStation. They also did Little Big Planet for the PlayStation Portable, Killzone Mercenary for the Vita. And that was a big one right there. Like the Killzone Mercenary is like seriously the biggest game on the Vita. It is like it's probably the biggest, at least first person shooter on the Vita. They also just did Rigs for PlayStation VR, which was like the first person competitive shooter for virtual reality. But it was very, very interesting that they decided to close that studio because a lot of people were thinking that they were making a new Gorilla game. Gorilla was making a new Killzone game, and they were thinking Cambridge was the ones that were doing it. But so pretty much no more for that. I don't get it. One thing I wanted to touch on, though, is like, why is Sony doing this? They made them come up with a game for this hardware that they're barely supporting. It doesn't sell well, and then they go, oh, we're cutting you out of that. And that got me thinking back to Zipper. It's exactly what they did with Zipper. They went from SOCOM Combined Assault. Confrontation was made by Slant 6. Slant 6 is also closed. They told them to make a competitive shooter that is more casual, like Call of Duty. That's pretty much what happened. SOCOM 4 comes out. It sold mediocre. Nobody liked it. Nobody really played it. And then the Vita came out, another hardware platform, just like VR, that they barely supported. They told them to make a game for it. Unit 13 came out. From what I understand, Unit 13 was actually fairly well when it comes to sales. And then they decided to close it down because it didn't sell as much as they wanted. So pretty much what happened, if you ask me, Sony tells them to make a game. That game flopped. Sony tells them to make a game for this very limited audience hardware. That game, in a sense, flopped because that was doomed to begin with. And then they shut them down. So do you think Sony's like just losing it right now? Do you think that they're just like getting rid of their first party exclusives? I want to know what you guys think. And thanks for watching.